We have more big news today as Jeremiah McClellan is making the big flip from Ohio State to Oregon. The Oregon Ducks is getting themselves another 4-star wide receiver. Today we're going to go over the highlights. We're also going to go over his 24/7 Sports player profile page so we can get to know him a little bit. We can learn about his game, and you Ducks fans can get to know your new wide receiver. But before we dig into this, make sure you tap that subscribe button. We're going over this 2024 recruiting class all year long in this off season, getting you ready for the college football season. So you know these recruits, you know these freshmen coming in. Plus, we love doing it. It is fun. We also cover the NFL draft. We cover fantasy football. Pretty much a ton of football on this channel in general. But you're going to learn a lot about your recruits. But we're going to start off by looking at the 24/7 Sports player profile page for Jeremiah McClellan. And if you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a couple minutes, you will get there, but we need to learn about him a little bit. So he signed with the Oregon Ducks today, December 20th. 24/7 Sports has him ranked as the wide receiver 16. In their composite, they have him ranked as the wide receiver 13. In both sets of rankings here, they got him as a 4-star prospect. He's 6', 190. I say this every video with every prospect, but I get a lot of new viewers with every video like this I do. The size here could be different. He could be a little thicker. If you've heard anything through the grapevine, through rumors or anything, if he's like 200, 210 or whatever, let us know in the comments below. But usually these recruiting sites, they're a little bit old when it comes to the height and weight. So if you got new information, feel free to share it, whatever it is, while you're watching this video. But what I like about him, and I'm already seeing it. So if you watch this channel a lot when we're talking about these recruits, you'll notice that I like talking about the market of these players, and I'm talking about the collegiate programs that are after the player. The first thing I see is he's got 43 offers, 3 visits. So a lot of programs were after him. That means they were hot on the trails trying to get him to sign, which means they wanted him, which means they think he's good. We got Ohio State, LSU, Oregon, probably a bunch of Power 5 schools. He was signed with Ohio State for a little bit, had some visits with Oregon prior to that, but everybody wanted him. Everybody thought he was a hot commodity, even though the rankings are in the teens here. They had him ranked at wide receiver 16 and 13. College football saying, hey, we want him. That's probably what matters the most outside the rankings. College football wants him. Most of the collegiate programs wanted him. Under Armour All-American game, he played in that, and they got him compared to David Bell from Purdue, playing with the Cleveland Browns right now. His NFL career isn't going off, but if you remember David Bell with Purdue, this guy was very efficient, strong hands, great at the catch point. I think that's a good guy to be compared to, and then you just build your career off of that skill set here. And what we're reading from him is that he's solidly built, strong frame, stocky. He's a tough receiver for defensive backs to reroute, has a track background, decent times, including 11:27 100-yard dash, has excellent ball skills, hand-eye coordination, shows burst as a route runner. So we got a guy who sounds like he's very cerebral, very strong at the catch point, has a little bit of speed to him that we're seeing. But looking at the timeline, Ohio State, he had to decommit from to go to Oregon, signed with Ohio State in August. Prior to that, though, he had visits with Oregon here, so he's been flirting with them, and now he made the switch today, which is interesting to see. Now he's an Oregon Duck, and we got some quarterbacks there at Oregon as well. Dante Moore and company, Austin Novosad, and some other guys there as well. But Jeremiah McClellan, 4-star recruit, and looking at the rankings here over at 0-3, we can see all of them here. 0-3 has him as the wide receiver 11. 24/7 Sports has him as the wide receiver 16. ESPN has him as the wide receiver 18. And then Rivals has him as the wide receiver 10. So some sites have him a little bit higher than others. 0-3 Rivals, they're pretty close with each other. And then 24/7 Sports and ESPN, they're kind of lagging with the rankings here. And that makes sense because when we look at the market here with the recruiting, with the collegiate programs that we're looking at him, the college spectrum saying, hey, we like this guy, we want him. So that's very understandable that the rankings has some disparity to him. but we're going to take a look at the highlights right now, and let me know what you think about his game as we dig into this. I got a little bit of his senior highlights, but a lot more of his junior highlights. I tried to piece it together so we can get a good idea of what we're looking at here with Jeremiah McClellan. Let's take a look. Let's watch the tape. We got about 7 minutes and change of highlights here. Here's the first one. I think this is from the senior season. You see him grab the ball, get upfield quickly. Very assertive with that grab. Creating separation here. Comes back to it. Good concentration on that play. That's good to see. Concentration's huge at the next level, especially when you're contested more. Catches the ball. Brings it into his body. Gets upfield. We got a little bit of juice in those legs. Looking solid. So we're on the outside here. Getting pressed. Out physicaling this guy, if that's a word. Catches the ball downfield. Nice play. Ball in his hands. Stiff arm. Takes him to hell there. You got more than enough speed to get the job done at the college level. I'll definitely say that. Probably faster than David Bell. David Bell did not score well at the combine. David Bell looked faster on tape at Purdue. But definitely looks like he's faster than David Bell. I can't wait to see more of his ball skills, though, on this highlight reel. Physical with the jab arm there. Switches the ball in the other hand. That's a good thing to note there. Smart ball carrier. Coming off the line. We're downfield. Nice hands. Good hands catcher. That's one thing we're noticing here. Let's see if he gets pressed up here. He does. Physical. Physical. Don't get in his face. We at quarterback, we're doing a little wildcat. And we're gone. We got some speed. Not the fastest wide receiver. Not the fastest guy we covered. But you can definitely see there's some pop off the step. I can definitely see how they compare him to Dave. He's physical, though. I like that. I like a physical player. Bam. Nice catch. Getting upfield here. Making moves in the open field. Very smart player. Has good instincts. Liking what I'm seeing so far. On the outside up top there. Eats the cushion. Gets the target. If you're even, you're leaving. Nice ball skills. Nice. Raises up above head. Brings in the grab. Nice footwork there. If we get in a touchdown, they're saying he's out. So we're up. Change of speeds. Even, you leaving. Nice catch. Good concentration on that. Good concentration on that grab. I can see where he's compared to David Bell. Good concentration at the catch point there. They might add that in, though, because of the gold helmet and the black in the jerseys. I can definitely see that. But I can definitely make the comparison with the ball skills. Now we're on defense. Getting to the quarterback here. Nice little grab. Now we're on offense. Nice catch there. Using the hands again, bringing it up. Getting upfield quick. Creating separation. We look faster on that play. The thing is, when you're looking at these wide receivers or prospects in general, you're going to have to see a large sample of them getting downfield, making moves. Because some plays, they'll just be slower than others. And that's just due to what's going on with the play, the angles, and everything else. And you're just going to have to look at that sample and just average it up in your head. He's a ball player, though. He's got more than enough speed to get the job done. Inside shade by the DB up there. Cameraman's being kind of shady. Good break on the route there. Good after the catch. He's strong after the catch. Where's he at? Right there. Thank you for telling me. Crosses the face. Brings it in. Easy money on that play. Easy money. Up top of your screen. Sun's in our eyes a little bit. Where's he at? Where'd he go? All right, we're in the slot here. Ball's going his way. Nice catch. Spins out. Going upfield. Did what he needed to do. Good hands, though. He's got very strong hands. That stuff's not going into his body. Let's see him catch this one. Let's bring it in. Come on, cameraman. Do us justice. Come on, cameraman. Oh. Up top here. Nice break. Sudden. After the catch, he's nasty. He's tough to bring down. He's tough. When you're seeing him slam dudes down when he's blocking, you know he's going to be tough after the catch. He's like a running back almost. He's thick. He's thick for a wide receiver. I bet you he's over 200 pounds right now. Now we're going into the slot. We're in Canton. Solid move there. Bottom of your screen. Open for days. A DB got shook. Shoes are laying around there somewhere. Top, good ball skills. Bottom of your screen. Gets it. They love that play. Let him get upfield because he's nasty after the catch. You might as well do that with him. They're on top of your screen here. Eats the cushion. Gets it on the curl route. We're moving upfield. We can get that yak. We're good at getting yak. That's part of his game. Now we're in motion. We're in the slot. Ball heads his way. Good hands that never touches his chest. And he's good after the catch. Very strong hands. Plucks it. I think Oregon needs a wide receiver like this. He's going to have a role. There's him. Is he going to kill a guy? Good block. Turns him. Very smart player. You're seeing him switch the ball in different arms when he's running downfield. You're seeing him turn blockers or defenders when he's blocking. Train separation. He's running a fair amount of routes. You're seeing him run curls and stuff, breakdown routes. Of course, I want to see a little bit more. We always want to see a little bit more. That's where it's highlights. There you go. Never hits his chest. Good hands. Strong hands. He's going to be a good possession receiver. That's what he's going to be. He's going to be a very good possession wide receiver at Oregon. Hits his hands again. Brings it in and gets upfield. Assertive. That's what you're going to need to be if you're catching those. Nice block. Nice block. Just throw him out the stadium. Tom Benson Stadium. Been there before. Been on that field before. Played some flag football in there before. Bam. Where are we at? Looking solid. Getting downfield. Getting that yap. I have a good feeling of how he can contribute at the next level. Good possession wide receiver. Very nuanced. Good ball skills. Good after the catch. Physical. Definitely see that. You definitely see him having a role at Oregon as he develops. Getting downfield. Nice break. Creates the separation. Gets there. Strong hands. And this is a very good wide receiver. Jeremiah McClellan. Very solid. Very astute route runner. Very strong at the catch point. Has very strong hands. Nothing really gets into his chest. Good ball skills downfield. Can create separation, especially off them hooks and curl routes. And after the catch, he's so assertive and aggressive. He's really hard to tackle. Really hard to bring down. He's that type of guy where you're going to line him up and he's going to be a good possession wide receiver. A guy that can create separation, get you yards after the catch. He's very nuanced. Strong hands. Very strong hands. I don't see anybody getting to his basket and taking it away from him. Very strong player. I look for this to be in a good get for Oregon. I think 24/7 Sports slept on him a little bit, and I can see why they slept on him, but I feel like the nuance, the ability to be very strong at the catch point, it's going to allow him to be a very productive player for Oregon, be a very good role player for Oregon. He's going to be good for Oregon. He's definitely going to be a good player at the college level. Very nuanced. He looks like he's ahead of his development. Very skillful. But let me know what you think about him in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.